Okay, guys, welcome back to the school management software creation. And on today's lesson, it's going to be a quick one. We're going to see how we can install some add-ons we will be using. That is one. Two, we're going to see how we are going to create a database and how we will be feeding it up, to the system, so that everything is going to be awesome, right? Everything is going to be awesome. Yeah, so with no further ado, let's hop right into the video and let's get started. So on our previous lesson, we created our recovery system, which is working awesome, and our entire system. So now we would like to go to the form main, because we are now on the form main, right? So with the form main, let's go to the settings of this. Let's go to the application and let's set the starting screen to home, and let's save this. Let's click on stats. Then I think, yeah, we have it. So let's code this directly. Okay, before we do that, let's try to work with a database system. So we're going to see how we can work with a database, right? So before we do everything, let's first install some softwares. These things will be provided to you in your this current video, right? So I have this installed. I have these files in my videos folder. I think is it my music folder? Yes. You'll be given access database engine. These two files you will be given inside your folder. So when time is up for you to install, you have to install it. And also I think you'll be given where is this guy anyway? All right, I think there is another software we will be using for the printing, right? So that is this print form. So let me quickly add it to the video. Okay, so this is it, print form. So first of all, let's install the print form whilst we will be working on the database. So I have already installed it on my system, so I'll just cancel it. Yes, I'll just cancel it. All right, so make sure you have installed this. And also, before we start using the database, right, make sure you have successfully installed what I said earlier on, which is the Microsoft Access Database Engine, which is this. It will be given to you, so you don't worry. Now let's quickly go to stats. Now I'll search for access and I'll enter into Microsoft Access. This is where we're going to work with a database. So let's select a blank database and let's give this database a name. So we will say that SMS DB, right? So let's locate ourselves to a location which is where we have I think I created a folder lessons. Inside my lessons folder, I'll just create a database here. So I just click on OK, then I click on create. So after this, right click on this table, go to edit view. Now on this table, let's call this TBL. TBL stands for table, which is students, right? Okay, so with this student field, we have the ID, which is auto number, stands for auto increment, right? So we give we say that student name, add underscore, please. So student name, and let's see what we add. Student name, gender, age, class, student address, right? So we just have to say I will then say that student name, gender, age, class, and then I'll just say that address, right? So is that the address is going to be a long text. Then we say that image, right? Or let's say profile, let's use image for now. So with this image we will choose OLE object, right? So that is it, OLE object. After this, right click, save, then you close it. So this table can be duplicated, right? So we just have to copy, come here, paste it once again. Then it's not being a copy of table student. We said that TBL teachers, right? We're gonna maintain the structure and design. Then we click on OK. So double click on this, right click and go to design view. Instead of student we say teacher, right? Teacher name, gender, age, class, address and image, right? So let's quickly save this, and that is all. So we have to close this. So closing this, it will close Microsoft Access with an empty clipboard. Yes, we don't want any clipboard, so we have it like that. Now we're going to load our database into our project. So we just have to come to data source. You can click on add new data source, or click here, click on data source, make sure data source is selected, click on next, click on next, click on new connection, click on Microsoft Access database. If you are using SQL, you can get them from here. So click Microsoft Access database, click on continue. Now you have this. It is asking you where you have your database file. So you click on browse, then you locate yourself to your lessons folder, you select your SMSDB, click on open. Now here, that is where that access database engine comes in. When you have not installed this access database engine, when you click on test connection, it will not give you a successful connection. It will give you a failure. When you get that failure, go and install that access database engine. When you get test connection succeeded, click on OK, click on OK. Now after that, click on next. It is asking you whether to copy your database inside your resource folder. Just say no. A minute guys. Alright, so sorry for that. So after that, just click on next, then you click on this table. Make sure all these tables are checked, because that is what we're going to use to get our details, datas and everything. So the name for the data set name is SMSDB dataset, right? So just click on finish. So after that, I think we have our database here. These are the databases, you see them here. So for this image, select picture box. For this image, select picture box. And for this table, select details. And for this table, select details, right? Good. This is awesome. Now click on this data grid view, and let's click on this guy, choose data source. So go to other data, project, SMS, then you choose student data table. So automatically it will just pick all your datas, and enable editing, take it off, enable adding, take it off. Okay, enable adding, let's leave it like enable deleting, let's take it off, right? Then we have some settings here. I think we have to set it to I think that is this is the border style, but that is not the border style I need. I think that is I just want to check and see if I can get this done. I think most of the times it just confuses me. Column height, I think it's not a height, right? Okay, I think that is auto size to all headers. No, that's not it. Select mode, No, okay, selection mode. Let's use full row select, right? Full row select, so that it will just select the whole row, right? Good. And let's set I want this thing, I don't know, auto size column mode. Yes, let's set it to fail, and that is gonna fail the whole thing. Now let's come here and let's go to edit columns, and for this ID let's remove. Click on OK, so that you don't have any ID here, right? Good. So that is awesome. That is very, very awesome. Good. So we have this here. Save this. Now this database, I would like to copy this instead, so that I'll get all the settings. Then I'll go to the teacher, delete this database, paste it here, right? And on this database, I'll just go to the data binding source, go back, and then select teacher table instead, so it will replace by teacher table, right? Good. Think didn't I added the name? Wow, really? Let's go back to the database and let's see what happened. I think it should be working, right? Let's see. We have student name, so we should definitely get student name. Let's see. Okay, so student name, gender. Really? Okay, so undo that, sorry. Oh, the student name. Oh, come on, let's redo that. Let's redo it. Then let's edit it instead. Let's see the editing. I think the name is not here. Okay, so we add teacher name, add it, close. Then on this, let's move it up. Good. So the teacher name, gender, click on OK, then we have it here, right? So this is good. Now for the data grid view back color, I can decide to choose black, and you know, for the cell color, so we have something here called the row default cell, right? So the back color of the row should be blue, right? And the fore color should be white, and the selection color should be red, the back color of it, and this should be white. I think this is quite enough. Excellent. So this is what I'm really talking about, right? So let's do the same thing for this. So I think the back color should be black, and then let's set the row cell. Let's set the back color to blue. Let's set the fore color to white, and then let's set the selection to red, and then the fore color to white. That is awesome. We now have it here. Good. So this is awesome. This is indeed awesome. Let's check it out and see. All right, so we are checking it out to see how it works. It is loading everything, and let's see if we have any error here. Good. So we will be getting an error here telling us that an unhandled exception of type, which is system.invalid operation exception, occurred in system.data.dll, adding information which is the microphone Microsoft Access ACE OLEDB.12.0 provider is not registered on the local machine. So whenever this happens, there is one more thing to do. You go to back to your settings, then you go to compile. Now you will see that we have target CPU here. Click on the target CPU and target 86, right? So when you target 86, it's going to work absolutely perfect. No matter what happens, the system is going to work absolutely perfect. It should be able to load for you. It should be able to load for you. Okay, so it is giving us another system telling us that the TBL student is already opened in exclusive. Okay, so we have opened it here, so we need to close this before we open this, right? Anytime you want to start, just you see that now we have it. Good. You see, selected and everything is perfect. Selected and everything is perfect. You see, selected and everything is perfect, right? All right, so I think we will call it a day, and on our next lesson we will start doing the coding for the student details, and then the the teachers details. Then we will be adding their details, including their pictures, and I believe everything is going to be awesome. All right, my name still remains Isoft Original, and if you have yet not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe, because all these updates will be placed there so that you won't be missing any updates when you find things you've got. Until we meet again, have a nice day and adios amigo.